Good morning to all. In the previous lab session, we discussed about how to choose the topic for your fourth semester. And I already give you the task that you at least form the team, as well as you have to identify the project definition that you need to carry it out for this semester. So in today's lab session, we discuss about your project that I already told you how to choose it. Okay, don't go ahead with the area like IoT, cloud computing, all those are the area. You have to go be specific, go in depth in that area, just find out what kind of problems they are facing, and then you need to come up with that. Don't just select any specific area, just select some of the application of it. Okay, and you can improve those things. Fine. So I just want everybody to open the sheet and write down the group member's name. Okay, what is the your previous semester definition, and have you finalized your current semester definition? Then you just write down in it. Then after, if some of the students are remaining, then we will discuss one by one. So I just want everybody to write down the group name into the shared sheet. I'm just giving you 2-3 minutes. Write down the group name as well as your partner's name and your previous semester definition. And if you have confusion regarding your definition, then whenever your turn will be there, we will discuss, and then after you write down in the shared sheet, okay, regarding the final project definition. Okay, the first group is the Avni and Feni. Are you there? Any one of you?
Yes,
Avni?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just give me some brief idea about your previous semester project and then after your current semester definition. Just elaborate it.
Yes, ma'am. Just a second.
Okay, no problem. And if you, in the previous semester, if you just go ahead with the canvases and the entire prototype, then definitely you can present it. If you have handy, then otherwise it is fine. Same way, other students ready for the explanation of your previous semester project as well as the current semester project.
Yes, ma'am. In our previous semester project, their name is a solar mobile charger. Uh, the solar cells that are connect together and make up the solar panel. This can last up to several decades without replacement. However, there is a drawback. Solar power energy can be produced only in the presence of sunlight. And to overcome this, the solar panels are coupled with rechargeable batteries, so can use without sunlight. This is our previous semester project.
And where we are using this solar mobile charger, in any of the
Uh,
country or in India, which field we are using it? Okay, just tell me, we are using this or it is under research or under development project? Because the
no, ma'am, we are
idea,
using it.
yes, we already implementing it, right? But still in
Yes,
day-to-day life, if this idea is very good, if it is already implemented, then why in day-to-day life we are not using it? It is costly or what kind of, just a second, what kind of problem we are facing?
yes, ma'am. It in cloudy days do not produce as much energy.
Okay.
and it cannot work in low light conditions.
Okay, fine. And how much overall costing of this?
Hmm.
Okay, whatever the questions I'm asking, that you have to prepare for this semester. Okay, so don't worry. Whatever the questions I'm asking, for example, what kind of material you have to use, so be specific on that part. Fine. Okay, now
Yes,
elaborate your current semester project.
yes, ma'am. In this semester, our project name is Employistic. It is an application software or web-based application. It make it easy for potential employee to apply for a job from across the globe at any time, as long as they have access to computer and the internet.
Okay, so there are lots of already existing platform are there. How it is different from that?
In this system can be used organize which willing to maintain the employees and system analysis to employees based on various parameters like project assigned to them, time taken to complete the task, punctuality, feedback skills, performance improvement. In the
Okay.
purpose,
Okay, so you are using this entire thing into the within the organization, not for finding the job, is it?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, for example, in every company, we have this kind of software where we have to assign the task, and we every day we have to complete it, and all the other details we can easily show it. Okay, so maybe some problems we are also facing right now whenever we use those kind of software. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to just go and detail. You can just ask to your seniors also, and maybe your family members who are working in the company, because they are using those kind of software, right? So what kind of
Yes,
problems
ma'am.
they are facing? Can have you just gone through it, or have you discussed with any of the members? Like that's fine. Like you just go ahead with the other details, and all those things are there in dashboard. Fine. But apart from that, have you solved if any existing problems are there? Have you contact any of the industry person, or any people, or any relative?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, good. So what is your next task? You have to contact any of the person, okay, just who are working into the very reputed company, right? Just ask
Ye-
them what kind of problems they are facing into the software. So how you, according to the problem, once you gather the problem, then after you can add in, or you can solve those things, right? This is your
Yes,
idea. That is fine. Good. Okay. Now, what is our task is we have to just check it out in existing what kind of problems we are facing. So how you can
yes,
get to know, you are not working into the company, so you have to meet the people. That is our next phase. But right now, as per the condition, we cannot meet it, right? So what you can do, you just call it.
yes.
If any relatives are there, okay, just take the feedback of them, and then after modify it. Okay.
Okay,
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 ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. That way you have to go ahead and make sure regarding the features, for example, the functionality. Generally, just a second, one thing I want to tell you, there is two type of thing is there. One is the functional requirement, another is a non-functional requirement. Okay, what is the functional requirement? In the further semester, you will learn the software engineering subject. In that, you will learn in detail regarding this. But just giving you brief idea about it. A functional requirement means your functionality of your project. For example, we are going ahead with the library management system. So issue book, reserve, return book, those are the functional requirement. Are you understanding my point?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so everybody in your project also, you have to find out the functionality, like what are the functionality you are providing to your users, right? And in that, what are the existing problems are there, and you already solved through your application or your device, right? That way you have to think.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Next
ma'am.
Good. Next one is the non-functional requirement. Non-functional requirement means in every system we are providing the security, right? We are providing the maintainability. Maintainability means after every 2-3 years we are updating it, right? So those are the non-functional requirements. So you have to think about it. Apart from that, easy to use. जो भी आप बना रहे हो, that must be easy to use for the customer. So that is called the non-functional requirement. तो आप जो भी प्रोजेक्ट ले रहे हो उसमें ये स्पेसिफिक होना चाहिए कि मेरी फंक्शनैलिटी ये रहेगी और मैं ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करूंगी थ्रू दिस माय सॉल्यूशन और थ्रू दिस माय एप्लीकेशन. ओके, सो बी स्पेसिफिक ऑन दैट. Okay, fine, go ahead and go for the detailed study of it. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am.
fine,
Thank
good.
you, ma'am.
Okay, next one is the Vipul, then after Rahul.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Sonakshi and Silpi. You four are there, or how many?
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Just tell me how many members are there. Yes, good morning, students.
Yes, ma'am.
How many members are there in your one group?
Ma'am, 4 member, ma'am.
Okay, Vipul, Rahul, Sonakshi and Silpi. Yes?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. Okay, fine. So, Vipul, what is your previous semester definition?
Yes, ma'am. May I present, ma'am?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay, ma'am.
Meanwhile, other student just whatever the definition you choose. Okay,
Hello, ma'am.
write down in the sheet. Just a second, Vipul. Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. This is my previous project, digital advanced voting machine. And my team member is me and Rahul Kumar and 2 others people, Jaishankar Kumar and Manoratna Thakur.
Okay.
And this is my project. This is project designed for advanced voting machine. For voting, fingerprint and iris scanner and face recognition are used.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
And
go ahead, Vipul.
yes, ma'am. Here 2 scanner is compulsory and 1 is optional for disabled persons. And during the voting, when voter keeps his or her thumb in the scanner, as keep his or her eye near the iris scanner, and AI based face recognition system will check whether it matches with pre-stored data in database. And if it's mess, then the system will allow to voter to poll his vote and otherwise prevent the voter from polling. And this is, ma'am, AIU summary sheet, and this is the block diagram of my project, and block diagram description and advantages. This project providing the preventive measures system for voting, and this system is highly reliable and secure, and it completely rules out the chance of invalid or duplicate votes, and it is capable of saving considerable printing stationery and transport of large volume of electoral materials, and in the long run the maintenance cost is very less when compared to the present systems, and illegal practices like rigging in election can be checked for, and its advantage, it is possible for get instantaneous result and with high accuracy.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And conclusion, thus the advent of this advanced voting machine system would be enable hosting of the fair election in India. This will preclude the illegal practices like rigging, and the citizens can be sure that they alone can choose their leader, thus exercising their right in democracy. And this system will show the instantaneous result after voting over. That's all, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
so just Vipul, tell me, do you have any idea how this AI-based face recognition work?
Yes, ma'am.
How it is work? What kind of features you have to include to detect your face? You can stop presenting the screen. That is fine.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, AI based scanner is already available in market. We can use it.
Okay, that is fine. But how it is working, working principle of it, that you know?
Yes, ma'am, little bit.
Okay. Okay, whenever you learn any new thing, any new concept, make sure what kind of algorithm they are using. अगर आप अभी से ये face recognition, because research में ये बहुत masters में ये students का favorite topic होता है, face recognition system. We are improving this entire system. तो अगर आपको थोड़े बहुत इसका idea होगा, then that is very good thing because you are gaining the knowledge through this kind of subjects. Okay, so that
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
And how we will provide the security in that part?
Ma'am, through LAN cable, ma'am.
Okay, but whenever, for example, whenever you take any vote, where you store it?
Ma'am, we make a database, ma'am.
Okay, so how you secure a database? Anybody can hack it.
What, ma'am?
Anybody can hack those database. Then what you do?
Ma'am, we use
Okay,
LAN cable, ma'am, for high security,
no,
ma'am.
no problem, because right now you don't have those kind of subject. That's why you are facing this issue. Generally, if you
Yeah.
learn information security subject, we have a different algorithms where you can use the encryption, decryption. Okay, so we are just using those different algorithm to protect our password as well as our database. So that way, we just providing the security to them. So whenever you in
Yes,
your
ma'am.
fifth year further semester you will learn that thing, but overall
Yes.
it is okay. And for this semester, what are your project, what are your
Yes,
thinking
ma'am.
about it?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, we are making an app, ma'am, which are similar to shopping app like Flipkart, but not as it is. Because in our app, people can't buy anything. They can take it on rent for few days within our policy and privacy. Ma'am, we are going to say problems. What is problems, ma'am?
Yes,
When like when our friend marriage or birthday events, we can't afford anything like DSLR for photo shoot and expensive clothes for wearing. So the with the help of this app we can take anything on rent with cheaper cost and make our life much better and enjoyable.
very good
That's it.
ideas there. And even in the wedding seasons also nowadays this scenario is there, we can just go for the rent for the clothes also, jewelry also, and even in the parties also
Yes,
regarding
ma'am.
the costumes we easily rent it. So for example, I already purchased it, I will never wear it in the wedding seasons, only one time I wear it, so definitely I can go for the rent it and I will earn money from that also. But that rate is a little bit low. So that thing you have to keep in mind. Like the rate is comparatively low
Yes, ma'am.
compared to the market price. Okay, अगर आपकी application में कम होगा, तो people will attract here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is the good thing. Now you have to think about the delivery. Who will just take those particular physical product and deliver it?
Yes, ma'am. We can work it. We work on it, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to think about it because you, for example, I want to give any of my costume as a rent. So any one person or any delivery or the maybe some person can pick those kind of item and then they just deliver to the destination. So in that management is required. So in that part,
Yes, ma'am. We are collaborating with ma'am
yes.
Ekart or ma'am Ekart.
Okay, that is good thing. And apart from that, how you will generate the revenue? Just a second, Vipul, your voice is breaking. Now you just wait for 1 minute.
we work.
Yes,
We
now
work on
go
it,
ahead.
ma'am.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, so work
Okay,
on
ma'am.
it that part, and apart from
Yes,
that,
ma'am.
make the strong policy. अगर कोई ने रेंट पर ले लिया और उसने
Yes, ma'am.
खराब कर दिया तो उसका क्या आप फाइन लोगे, क्या करोगे, तो वो आप स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉलिसी होनी चाहिए ताकि ऐसे
Yes,
कोई
ma'am.
मिसकम्युनिकेशन ना हो.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
So that way you can just work on that.
Okay.
Overall idea is good. Just now go for a very good title of your application. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We work on it, ma'am. Title for
Okay,
title, ma'am.
fine. I'm just writing into the
Okay, ma'am.
sheet.
Thank you.
Okay, whatever the discussion with you. Okay, fine. Good. Go ahead all
Okay, ma'am. Thank
and
you.
just divide the task among 4 members. Okay, only one people not can do everything. Just do the teamwork. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Good.
Thank you.
Okay, so next group is Harshil, Darshil, Sanjay, and Alvish. Are you there? Any one of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Harshil.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any one of you just tell me about your previous semester definition and then just elaborate the current semester definition.
Ma'am, our previous semester project was smart card, all in one multi-purpose card. And it's a card in which we can store all our necessary informations and data which we are using in our day-to-day life, like Aadhaar card, driving license, and our medical reports and other documentation, which and the smart card and the smart card also contains the microprocessor and GPS system, and it is connected to an app in our phone, and the smart card can be scanned by authorized person with a specific scanner. And if the someone scans the smart card, it gives a notification in our app, and whenever it get lost, we can find it through the GPS system in it.
Okay, fine. And now in this semester, your title is regarding the event management application. So just elaborate it.
Yes, ma'am. That's it. Will
Okay, Harsh.
Yes, ma'am. This semester, our definition means event management, creating event management. Yeah. In that, it would be all over India or all over Gujarat. For example, in colleges there is a event taking. So in that, students can register from that app. Means in all over India. So it will be easy for registration.
Okay, so you are using मतलब आप ये पूरी application बना रहे हो that is specifically for the students or college students, yes?
Yes, it will be easy for registration.
Okay, and you are covering all the colleges of the India or only for the Gujarat?
Uh, Gujarat or India
Be
means this
specific
is the
on that.
idea what we can
Okay,
work like.
okay. But be specific whenever you go ahead into that part. Because if you go ahead
Oh,
with India, lots of different colleges are there, even in
yeah.
Gujarat also. And apart from that, what are the different? All the colleges like arts, commerce, engineering, all those kind of
Yes.
colleges you are including or specifically any one area?
No, ma'am, all colleges.
Okay. And what kind of features you will add here?
Means registration process, then it will be giving notification that this time that event will be occurring like that.
Okay. So like in your application, who will put the advertisement of मतलब जो भी event है उसका पूरा का पूरा जो पूरा notification होता है वो कौन put करेगा?
Means that app will
हाँ, गूगल में कैलेंडर में आता है ना, वैसे ही आपके कैलेंडर में भी आ जाएगा।
But at least someone needs to add it. So who will add it?
मैम हम कॉलेज को ऑथोराइज दे देंगे इस ऐप का कि आप हमारे के मारवाड़ी ऐप में जो सर और मैम का ऑथोराइज होता है कि आप लेक्चर कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं, क्रिएट कर सकते हैं और हमें भी नोटिफिकेशन आ जाता है कैलेंडर
Okay.
में।
Okay, that
तो
is called
हम सभी कॉलेज में ये ऐप देंगे जो ऑथोराइज पर्सन यूज कर सके, और जो भी स्टूडेंट इसमें एलिजिबल होगा उसको ही नोटिफिकेशन जाएगा। फर्स्ट हम ऐसा एल्गोरिथम रखेंगे कि आप किस किस इवेंट लाइक स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट में इंटरेस्टेड है या साइंस प्रोजेक्ट में है, तो आप फर्स्ट ऐसा एल्गोरिथम होगा, बाद में वो एल्गोरिदम सेट होगा, जो प्रोजेक्ट में जो जो पर्सन लाइक जिसको भी स्पोर्ट में इंटरेस्ट है उसको ही जाएगा नोटिफिकेशन।
Okay, so how you will get to know this person has an interest in sports? So you are just fetching some of the data, right? User have to input like they have interest in this field or this field. According to that, event will be fetch out, right? That way you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
okay, fine.
Yes.
And all the events are free or paid or mix of it.
Ma'am, is depend on colleges.
Okay, that is college decided by. Okay, fine. And coordinator, you are just giving the login and password to the coordinator, is it? Or coordinator will create the account and that way you have to go for it. What kind of situation is there here? Either you give the login and
Provide.
password to one college coordinator, or every college has one coordinator, right? So you are
Yes,
just
like
giving
that.
the ID and password to them. That is regarding the better option, because if anyone create the account, how you will authorize it like that is the valid coordinator or not? So you have to either just provide them the password as well as the entire other things.
मैम,
Okay,
जो
fine.
जो भी कोऑर्डिनेटर हो गए उसे पहले ही दे दिया जाएगा और स्टूडेंट के पासवर्ड और आईडी अलग हो गए।
Okay,
और
that student will create it. That is fine. Okay.
एंड
And
जो
for the
कोऑर्डिनेटर होगा उसका आईडी और पासवर्ड जो मेन ऐप है जो लाइक हम बना रहे हैं उसमें रहेगा।
okay, fine.
वो
And be
फॉरगेट हो
secure
जाएगा
on
तो
that part.
या
Yes, be secure in that part, okay? So that any of the person cannot go ahead and just publish any fake event, because we need to authorize it. So how we will authorize? For example, any one coordinator publish one event, right? So how we will authorize it like this is a valid event or fake event or not? Because in that case, definitely lots of different colleges are there, okay? So you are just knowing some of the persons and you just give the password and ID to that person, right? But maybe in some worst case, your ID and that particular coordinator's password and ID is hacked. And any malicious person is just going ahead and create a fake event. So in that part, you have to think how we will manage this part. Okay.
यस मैम।
Okay, so
Yes,
in
ma'am.
security part, you have to think. Otherwise, it is good. And regarding the functionality, any student can participate in that, right? That way, an online payment is there. Yes.
या ऑनलाइन पेमेंट एंड ऑनलाइन पेमेंट जो टाइम आउट हो जाएगा तो उसका भी
Okay.
रिफंड 3 दिन में मिल जाएगा।
Okay, that
इस
is good.
algorithm।
Okay, and also provide the receipt, because whenever any person or any student go to that particular event, so just as a back-end part or as a safe side, you just provide the receipt to them. Okay.
या मैम, रिसिप्ट एंड हेल्प सेंटर आर आल्सो अवेलेबल।
Okay. Okay. Fine.
हाँ मैम, इसमें ज्यादा सोचेंगे बट ये तो अपना ये आइडिया दे
Good.
रहे थे आपको कि ऐसे हम काम कर।
Okay. Fine. Good.
थैंक यू।
Okay. Fine. Okay. And next one is the Yash, Raj, Sony, another Raj, and the Kunj. Any one of you just
Yes,
elaborate?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I am talking about previous semester digital platform for book sharing.
Yes, just give some
With,
overall idea, just quick idea about it.
okay. With this platform, unused printed material and stationery can be passed on to the upcoming students who come from weaker economic background. It also creates a nature of donations. Student heart and a wide community of students can come closer to each other through this platform. This digital platform will able to reduce the communication gap between senior student and junior student. This is the proper distribution of all the resources will be happen. This digital platform.
Good. And in this semester, you are working on to the drone delivery. What is it? Just elaborate it.
Yeah, ma'am. This is talking to Jasper.
Yes. Who will just elaborate this drone delivery project?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, in this same project is our food delivery project, food drone delivery.
Okay.
I mean that we can use drone to deliver the food in house. Nowadays, ma'am, because of pandemic, no one go out for food or anything. So, ma'am, we are delivering food home to home by drone.
By drone. Okay. And will it be a cost-effective solution for you?
No, ma'am.
Then why you are just choosing to deliver the food through drone if it is not cost-effective? It is just, tell me, it is a cheaper solution or it is a costliest solution?
In starting, it's costly, but at time going, it's cheaper.
Okay, so yes, we can tell it like already Swiggy and Zomatos are there, so lots of
Yes,
people
ma'am.
is required. So in here, in your case, those peoples you can eliminate and those salaries are also eliminated.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
be specific in drone part, the specification of drone required to deliver the food. Okay, apart from the delivery, what you will do? Either you're creating the application for that so that you can just track all those things.
Yes, ma'am. We are creating application, and in that, first we have to sign in, and then in that app we have to deliver, order something, whatever we have to order.
Or local restaurants you are integrating in your application,
Yes,
like
ma'am.
into Zomato. Okay, but
Yes,
difference is that you are just delivering through the drone.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. And how you will generate the revenue? आप कैसे प्रॉफिट इसमें पूरा का पूरा अपना प्रॉफिट निकालोगे इसमें से?
मैम वो अभी डिसाइड नहीं, मतलब उसके बारे
Think
में
about it. Yes,
यस
think about it. Because in initial case, the costing part is more and more because you have to purchase a lots of drone. Okay, and whenever you come into the next lab session, just be specific what kind of drone is required, the overall costing of one drone. Okay, apart from that, we require lots of drone. So that we will think, but at least for one drone, just go for the costing part and the specification part. That we will discuss into the next lecture. Okay, next lab
यस
session.
मैम, यस मैम.
Okay, and apart from the food delivery and tracking, just add something new. What is the problems right now we are facing into the Swiggy and Zomato? Just think about it, research about it, and come up with the solution. Okay, that is the task for you.
ओके मैम.
Okay, divide the entire task into the groups. Do the
ओके,
teamwork. Okay, fine, good.
थैंक यू मैम.
Okay. Okay, next group is Ria, Nesargi, and Vartika. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine. So tell me about your current semester project. Have you decided it?
Ma'am, we haven't decided it yet. We have 3 topics, but we are a bit confused which to choose. And
Okay, just elaborate those 3 topics. I will tell you. Okay.
ma'am, one is density-based traffic controller. Then the other is recipe net, which is like you put on an image and it gives you the recipe.
Okay.
And the other one is the spray band, like for disinfectant, like
Just elaborate third one. What is it?
it's a spray care band, the wristband, which
Okay.
has disinfectant in it. So whenever you touch before it, if you like, it's like a watch kind of thing. And before you touch any object or anything, you can spray the disinfectant from the watch and you can sanitize it. Like it's basically for current situation.
Okay, yes. So just eliminate third one because whenever the corona pandemic is over, we are not using it. So third one is eliminated. Now just go for the second one. Just elaborate it more.
Ma'am, it is image to recipe generator, basically the AI based model. Like
Okay.
it's kind of a software where you put on an image or look for an image, or you can get an image from Google and you can get the recipe from it. But it has a drawback, like because there are many different images for different recipes, so it could sometimes confuse you.
with the recipes.
Yes.
That's the only drawback. Otherwise, you can get perfect results.
Okay. So already research are going on. What kind of accuracies we achieved in this part? Have you read any of the things?
Yes, ma'am, we've gone through one or two articles. It depends on the data set that you have entered. Like if your data set is large enough and it has perfect, it has perfect combinations of images, and then the more there are images in the data set, in your data set, you can get perfect recipe also. So the only thing that you can add is the large data set.
Okay, yes, definitely. And even here you are embedding two different area. One is image processing, because the Google, and whenever you put any of the images according to that recipe will be displayed. So at least they need to identify the image. So image
Yeah.
processing is there, as well as for identification, all the algorithms are required.
Yes.
So definitely for database, for example, for any of the South Indian item, you required a lots of images for each and everything. And even for some of the region, we don't know some of the recipe, even we don't know some of the images, we cannot get it because it is only the region wise dishes, right? So in that case, again, drawback is that only the famous dishes you can easily get it, and you can just go for the recipe of it. Okay, that is fine. And first one is all about?
Ma'am, it's a density-based traffic controller. Like
Okay.
for the current time, there are timers like fixed timing. So everyone needs to wait. Now it happens that at times, like one side is entirely filled. It is like fully jammed, and they are waiting. People are waiting to leave. So this is a density-based traffic controller which senses the density, like how many people are there, and then they can relieve everyone. Well, like where there is more density, you can let the people go, and the other ones can wait.
Okay. According to me, the first one is good, because if you go into the second one, you are just integrating two different area, and you don't have that much deep knowledge regarding AI as well as image processing. So just choose first one. That is my recommendation. If you interest in the second topic, then it is also fine. But first two is good one. Third one you have to eliminate it, because as the corona situation will not be there, we are not using those kind of solution. Okay, so decide it. I am recommending first one, but if you are not agree in that part, so you can definitely choose second one also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. We'll research more and we'll tell
Yes,
you.
yes. Then after you just, because in every area, because in first one you are just going ahead with the some of the sensors part. Okay, so that is the concept of the IoT more and more. Okay, so
Yes.
whatever in whichever area you have an interest, you can go for it. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Then you decide, but make sure within 2 days you at least write down the project name. Okay, in the sheet.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now just tell me, other students, why you didn't not yet form the group? Okay, one is another is there. Gaurav, Tanna, Mitali, and Himali. Okay, any one of you elaborate the current project definition? You are confused in some of the topic, is it? Or have you decided?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah, ma'am.
So tell me, what are the different topics you selected for this semester?
Yes, ma'am. We have a magazine management system,
Okay.
canteen management, and the third one is refreshment app.
Okay, what is all about the refreshment app?
It's based on the refreshment mood. Means what type of mood we have right now. We will put a SIM or a scanner type machine in the mobile, and once we touch our mobile, it can uh, uh, it can know our current mood, and it can play that opposite type of videos. Like take an example, you are taking our lecture, and you called any of the guy,
Yes.
in the lecture,
Yes.
so you will feel guilty,
Yes, definitely.
and you will feel that no, it's wrong and everything that should not be happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So after that, if you touch our mobile that have this scanner and all, then it sends that your mood is guilty type.
Okay. And afterwards,
So
what happened?
then you, if you go in the YouTube, then they suggest they suggest videos like that only. If you go on the Insta, then they suggest reels like that only.
Okay, so those kind of how you just go ahead with according to the my mood, how you integrate Instagram and my mood condition so that they can just fetch those kind of data.
Ma'am, we will make an code, means we will make an system or app like that. If the mood is like this, then go and play these types of videos. If these moods are like this, then go and play these types of videos.
Okay, this idea is good. I just want to give you some of the suggestion. Okay, canteen management, that is fine, but I'm not that much interested in that. But I just interest in this one refreshment app. What you can do once you decide my mood, what you can do. For example, you already create the application. Okay, in application, आप आपकी सिंप्लिसिटी के लिए आप क्या करो, आप यूजर के पास से ही डेटा ले लो कि अगर उसका मूड अच्छा नहीं है, तो क्या जनरली ये स्पेसिफाई होता है, रिसर्च भी हुआ इस पे कि अगर मेरा मूड नहीं है तो कोई एक चीज मैं ऐसी करती हूँ उससे मेरा मूड काफी अच्छा बेटर फील करती हूँ, आइदर आई एम जस्ट लिसनिंग टू म्यूजिक सो इट विल फील बेटर टू मी। तो आप क्या करो कि यूजर के पास से आप डेटा ले लो कि अगर उसका मूड खराब है तो कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटी वो प्ले होनी चाहिए। ओके, और वो सजेस्ट करेगा आपको either go for this, either go for this। ओके, दूसरा चीज ये है कि ये आप कर सकते हो, अगर आपने ये डेटा, अगर आपका मूड है वो आपने आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया तो उस हिसाब से आपने यूजर को बोल दिया कि आपको पहले से ही ले लो, जब वो लॉग इन करेगा, रजिस्ट्रेशन करेगा तो उस हिसाब से ले लो। अगर यूजर ने डेटा नहीं दिया है, कभी कभी ऐसे भी यूजर भी आएंगे कि उसने डेटा नहीं दिया है, इन दैट केस यू गो फॉर दिस वन, योर सॉल्यूशन लाइक इंस्टाग्राम रील्स and YouTube, and that way also you can go for it, combine those things. Good, overall it is good idea. It is
Yeah,
my suggestion, but
can
you
I
can
brief on my first topic?
what is it?
Magazine management system.
Okay, just give me some more idea about it.
Yeah, I found the idea by using it on Twitter.
Okay,
Are
just
you using
elaborate it.
Twitter?
Yes.
So you can know very well better that we have Explore tab over there.
Yes.
If we search that simply IPL, then it can give us latest ideas, latest codes, and latest hashtags over there.
Yes.
So I impressed by that, and I thought that we can make an app over that if any guy want to just know about an jelly, petroleum jelly, then
Mhm.
just put a petroleum jelly over there, and he can get all over the latest blogs, pamphlets, magazines over there. Only latest one, not an old. Means
Okay.
if there are latest news, then that comes over there.
Okay, and how you decide this one is latest, like past 1 month, past 15th days?
No, ma'am.
What is your
Past
criteria?
1 week. Only past 1 week.
Past 1 week. Okay. And for example, I write regarding in your application, I go into your application and write like Dhoni. Okay. So whatever the latest news are there, that will display. Okay. Apart from the news, what you can display?
Apart from it, that if possible, that for an well-known persons or well-known things, we can give videos on the product review by our customers that have problems or that they have facing, and if that product is beneficial for it, then also we can provide a video for that, but it should be an verified customer of that.
Okay. So, for example, I already go into any of the search engine and I just write down. Nowadays, Google are also already implement this thing. Like when I just write down Dhoni, so whatever the latest articles are there, that will display upwards. Apart from that, videos are also, they are just suggesting us. So how your app and this one is different?
Ma'am, I haven't worked on it much, but my uncle, he is an brand ambassador of India. He is working with me.
Okay. Fine, so work on this part. Okay, apart from this fetching this data, what you can add if you want to go into the magazine management system. So why you just only write this one like magazine management? Why your title is first justify your title. Okay. Apart from that, second task is you are fetching some of the data and data is already available into the Google, right? So what kind of API you have to use here? Okay, that you have to in detail you have to just search for it. And apart from this fetching the data and only information part, what you can do new thing here. ओके बिकॉज यहाँ पे तो क्या होता है आप डेटा फेच कर रहे हो पर्टिकुलर हैशटैग के हिसाब से ओके अब क्या होता है कि जो यहाँ पे फेचिंग का एल्गोरिदम है वो इम्पोर्टेंट है if I take my example, I work on my master project regarding the sarcasm. Do you have any idea regarding sarcasm? We are using right now more and more. So what happened? I just use the Twitter data. But Twitter में क्या होता है कि अगर आपने अब तो क्या होता है कि हैशटैग हम अच्छे से देते भी नहीं है इवन सरकाजम यूज करते हैं तब क्या करते हैं कि आपने जो टेक्स्ट है वो बहुत अच्छे से लिखा है बट आपने ऐसे ही लास्ट में से हैशटैग सरकाजम आपने लिख दिया तो वो तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द एक्चुअल अगर उसका सेंस है वो तो पूरा का पूरा मीनिंग ही चेंज हो गया तो अब तो क्या होता है कि जो भी डेटा आता है वो इतना एक्यूरेट नहीं आता है वी नीड सम प्रोसेसिंग एल्गोरिदम आल्सो so that we can just check it out the authenticity of those meaning also, right? So what kind of algorithms are working on that part, you have to think about it. Otherwise this refreshment app is also good. Magazine management system is also good, but in magazine management system you have to work more. You have to think more about it, how you fetch it. Apart from that, what you can add. Okay, these are the only the static app we can call it. Yes, definitely fetching of data is dynamic, but after that those information you cannot change it. So work on that part, think about it.
And ma'am, if I am not wrong, that then we have an app. Sorry, we have a website, hashtags.com.
Yes.
So we can fetch hashtags from there also. There are thousands of hashtags over there.
Okay.
For a single topic.
Yes, definitely. So whatever the data you are fetching right now, okay, so news. So news are already there in some of the other website regarding, for example, you are just as a search keyword, you are just writing Dhoni. So regarding latest news will be there in different website. Then after videos are there in different website. So you are integrating all those things. So how you will do this thing that you have to think.
Okay, and ma'am, now I finalize my topic, and it's a refreshment app.
Okay.
Because from last few minutes we are doing conversation on it.
Yes.
I feel that it's not good. That blog
Okay.
means sorry, magazine management.
Yes, yes. Okay. So go for this refreshment app because in refreshment app you can add more and more any new things also according to your thinking process. So that's why I just recommend that one. Okay, that is also just discuss with other group member also. If they don't mind, then go for this refreshment app. Okay,
And
think
ma'am,
about it.
Previous year topic.
Previous. Okay, just a second. You all have a different. Okay, one is the e-waste management. Okay, what is it?
Ma'am, it's an app that as per each and every home and electronic gadget that's are not in use, such as few mobiles that are not in use and they put over in the cupboard or in any place.
Okay.
Or they have PC and they buy a laptop, so they forgot the PC to how and they work on the laptop. So PC has been and dumped over at home. So I am thinking to make an app that manage the electronic waste.
Okay.
If you have any gadget that are not in use, then you can put on it. Means that you can put a request on it to take it from my home and pay however it can be. Uh, how, uh, sorry, I am. Wait,
Yes, Gaurav. In between, your voice is too low, but that is fine. Go ahead.
okay. Now is audible, ma'am?
Yes, Gaurav. Now it is clear.
Okay. So I was thinking to make an app that can take that types of gadget from their home, and that goes to the serviceman, and he take parts from the gadgets that are useful for reproduction or for any other production,
Okay.
and by that, and from that we can get some amount of rupees to our customers. So there are two benefits for us. First, customer can get money of the useless products that they had been put on in their cupboard or at home. And second, the reproduction unit or reproduction charges will be quite low for each and every objects and each and every devices.
Okay, that is very good thing. And one question I just want to ask, for
Yes.
example, past 3, 4 years, my one laptop is not working. Okay, so for
Okay.
example, 2, 3 parts are reusable and you can go for it. अब आपने तो क्या किया मेरे पास से तो ले लिया वो लैपटॉप आपने
Yes.
2, 3 जो अच्छी चीज थी वो सर्विस सेंटर को भी दे दी राइट
Yes.
अब जो चीज नहीं रियूजेबल है उसका क्या करोगे आप वो तो वेस्ट है तो उसको मैनेज कैसे करोगे आप
Yes, ma'am. We have solution for that. We will we will ask the customer that you want this laptop back. If or he or she said no, then we can put this laptop in the production unit.
Okay.
Then our serviceman or the engineer will work on them and try to modify that. Then also it cannot be worked, or that then also it cannot be in the uh, what can we say, that useful mode. Then we will try to uh, utilize that product, like as per ma'am, that we cannot degrade plastic in the land.
Yes, yes, that is the biggest issue we are facing right
Yeah.
now.
So we will try to resolve that problems, that we can like for an example, battery.
Hmm.
Then we can take that, okay, this plastic part in the battery we can remove from it, and other else or part can we can degrade or we can throw over there.
Okay.
So I think that we can reduce our pollution by 1% also.
Okay.
Can you got it or not?
Yes. Even in previous semester, one student is already working on that part. So I just got some idea. But your topic is something. Some of the features are different, and that are the good thing. And
Yeah.
good idea it is. Okay, fine. Work on this current project and just gain more and more details regarding the hardware that required to build this entire solution. I'm not saying that आप पूरा का पूरा model बनाओ, okay, but you have idea what kind of materials you have to use, what kind of sensors you have to use, अगर applicable है तो, okay, तो इतना knowledge
Yes.
होना चाहिए, fine, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
otherwise it is good.
And ma'am, if possible, then can I get an external guide?
For this,
Yes.
generally, for the final year project, we have only external guide, but in this entire subject, we don't have any external guide. Only the subject faculty will entirely evaluate you. But at last, one faculty will be there who will take your entire interview. Means it will take your entire viva, and based on your explanation, the entire marks will be given. So that is the last task.
So can I? Okay, I got it. So can I have a mentor? I
Uh,
have a mentor, but I am just confirming with you that can I use?
okay, for this subject,
Yes, for this subject and for this sem.
for that you for design engineering subject, you have to contact with me itself because I am assigning for this batch. So you have to contact me. But if you want to know more about IoT and all these things, but right now I am also taking it. So regarding your application, I have most of the idea. So you can contact me, and once you have any other area interest, then definitely I will guide you to which faculty you have to contact. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
That
Okay,
one-on-one
surely,
we
ma'am.
can discuss. Fine?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Next group, Bhavin, Kevin, Keyur, and Shubham is there. Okay. We already run out the time. So what we do, we will discuss your project into the next lab session. Apart from that, any other students are remaining to form a group, and is there any issue for forming the group? Is there any student right now is present? Or all the students already formed the group and just finalize the project? Because from the next lab, we are working on your specific project. And the students who didn't write down your current semester project definition, you just finalize it and within 2 days you write down. Okay? Yes, Sunita.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, मेरा कुछ
Okay, you are alone. Is there any other member are there who are not yet formed the group?
no, ma'am. मेरा
Okay, Sunita, you did, whatever. Just a second. For example, in one of the group, only 3 members are there. In some of the group, 2 members are there. You just open your sheet and you just contact those people. If they are agree, then just merge it and just go for it, Sunita. Okay, just try out by yourself first. For example, if we have talk about Avni and Feni, so only 2 members are there. If they don't have any issue, then you can just go for that. Okay, अगर उसके साथ पहले आप कांटेक्ट कर लो, अगर उसको इश्यू है, then go for another group. For example, this one, Riya, Nesagi and Vartika, they also have a 3 member. और उसके बाद अगर आपको नहीं है, then you can go for only one. Stand alone also it is fine. Okay, Sunita?
Okay, ma'am.
But discuss this in at least one day. And just if you still not found any group, then contact me immediately. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we will, for the remaining group, we will discuss into the next lecture, and the students who already finalized your entire topic and the discussion we already did, they have to go into the depth of your topic. And meanwhile, if you face any of the issue anytime, you can ask me. Okay, you can mail me also. Okay, I'm just taking the attendance. If you face any issue or found any issue, then just write down in the chat box. Okay, Anas, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, Mitali.
Present, ma'am.
Bhavin.
Yes, ma'am.
Bautik.
Yes, ma'am.
Raj.
Yes, ma'am.
Darshil. Darshil. Darshil, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Feni.
Present, ma'am.
Jai Parmar. Jai Parmar, not there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, Jai. Alvish.
Yes, ma'am.
Priya.
Yes, ma'am.
Harshil. Enrollment number
Present,
80.
ma'am.
Okay. Sanjay. Sanjay, not there. Okay. Raj Soni. Raj.
Yes.
Okay. Gaurav Tanna.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Avni.
Present, ma'am.
Pujan. Pujan, not there. Vartika.
Yes, ma'am.
Nesargi.
Present, ma'am.
Himali.
Yes, ma'am.
Yash Kumar.
Present, ma'am.
Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
Keyur.
Yes, ma'am.
Shubham.
Yes, ma'am.
Kunj. Kunj is not there. Devin. Not there. Mehil. Not there. Jai. Prajapati Jai. Okay, not there. Rahul Kumar. Not there. Aditi. Not there. Shilpi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shonakshi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sunita.
Yes, ma'am.
Vipul Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody left for the attendance? Rahul. Okay. Okay, Rahul. Anybody left for the attendance now? Okay, the students who not yet form the group, make sure you do it in within 2 days. Okay. So, and if you face any doubt, anytime you can contact me. Fine. So thank you all. Have a nice day. You can leave the meeting.